J. Capri's father opens up on who she was as Jamaicans grapple with learning about the artist in death. And so moved was Lady Saw at Capri's memorial. She turned herself over to Christ.
I am a godly person.
Something she's been promising for quite some time. Aishana has been a big news item so far this year, but how will she play in the critical Yuletide season? Jukkur's great prediction that came true. He'll be here to tell us all about that. No clashes at Sting, can you believe it? But the Boxing Day event is still one of the biggest on the Jamaican entertainment calendar. We'll have a live sample of What is Sting 2015. All those and more coming up. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Winford Williams. We'll be back.
Some you lose and some you're gonna win. Hey, that's the life.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. In life, she was barely known in her home country, Jamaica. And in death, many are still learning about who she was. We're talking about the late Jordan Phillips, otherwise known as J. Capri. And who better to help us with answers than her father, Kenneth Phillips, right now on our stage. Kenneth, good to have you, sir.
Thanks for having me, man.
Please accept our condolences. I know you're still grieving, but is there any relief at all at this point for you?
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank Onstage and by extension CVM TV for affording me this opportunity to say a big thanks on behalf of my family for the tremendous amount of love and compassion that has been shown to her since this whole ordeal started. I mean, it is something that has consoled us to some extent, and it's kind of fueling us to push through in this situation.
Okay. Quite a turnout for her memorial. Were you surprised?
No, because, I mean, from the onset, when the incident happened, with the accident, it was just overwhelming, the amount of, support that she got. When we asked for blood, the hospital was inundated with people, just wanting to give blood. Everything that we did, everything we asked for, the crowd answered,
Okay.
They were always there with us.
What can you tell us about the circumstances surrounding the accident?
Well, as I'm sure you know by now that she was traveling alone, so it's mere speculation, and I tend not to want to speculate on it because, basically it's irrelevant how the accident happened,
Yes.
Because it is what it is.
Okay. How do you want her to be remembered?
Well, most of all, I want her to be remembered for her incredible talent that she had. She was a remarkable human being. She was a fun-loving person. She was someone who was down to earth. She didn't have this aura about her like most artists have. She was relatable. She was easily to connect with people. So that is a legacy I want to perpetuate for her.
Okay, and how will you go about ensuring that is achieved?
Well, currently I'm in dialogue with persons now in terms of forming a foundation for her, some scholarship fund or something, but it had to do with music. And just before her death, we were about to form a label with one of my nephews, but I think we're going to change the name of that now. Maybe we call it Capri Records or something like that. But we have a label that we're going to kick off.
And she went to live with her aunt later on in life?
Yeah, in the latter stages of her life.
Why?
No particular reason. It was just that she was, at the time, she was residing in Bull Bay and she was going to Edna Manley. Her aunt lived at Wellington Glades, that is just above Ligani there, and it was more accessible. It was easier. She was closer to the action there.
All right, and were you at that time active in music, pursuing your own career as an artist?
Yeah, I've always been active in music. Sometimes people ask me if I'm still in music. I say I'm not in music. Music is in me. So I'm always voicing songs. I'm always getting played on the radio.
Okay. Even now?
even now.
What role did you have in her career after it was developed?
Well, actually, I was like there as mainly like a mentor. Like if she was building a song or so, she would call me and say, "Daddy, how this sound?" And you know, she would seek out my advice, and she took advice from me a lot in
Yes.
terms of when she was doing her songs and stuff like that. But most of it came naturally because like her stage performance. I mean, she's fierce on stage, and she's just born with a lot of it. She just born with a whole of it.
Okay. All right. So, you know, I just want to wish you well. I must express our condolences to you and the rest of the family. And hope you're successful with the foundation, that you're able to achieve that and to keep her legacy alive. You know what I mean? Well, good, sir. Thanks for coming in and sharing with us.
Pleasure was mine, sir.
All right.
All right?
And I'm crying no sorrows. And it's really, really hard to see her go.
Gone too soon, man, you know what I mean?
It's very sad, and I just want to say rest in peace, girl, and condolences goes out to the family.
To the whole music fraternity and our fans, and just stay strong.
Now, as widely reported, expressions of grief were widespread among fellow artists at J. Capri's memorial service. Among them, Lady Saw, who was so moved, decided on that same day to commit her life to Christ, something the Queen of the Dancehall had been talking about for a long time. Take a look.
Lately, I've been feeling more of, more of God.
Oh, really?
And I've been going to church and all them things, so you may never know.
So
But me love me dancehall, you see.
So God is calling you? Is
He has been
knocking-
calling me for a long time. I was a Christian once, getting a spirit and all them things,
Yes.
Seriously.
So you have
and
been
I was-
baptized before?
Yes.
You know that over the years, when I perform and go home, I can't sleep, only my man knew about it. When I go overboard, it's like I feel bad and I keep humming and talking to God and can't fall asleep. Him used to say, Marion, go to your bed now. It ride me. So I'm in it, but don't really feel good about it. So him did still beat me, So my time to give the rest of my life to him, eh?
I am sorry if I disappoint any promoters. I have to go in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah! I accept, Lord. I accept, Lord. I am ready, Lord, because you are now ready in the name of Jesus.
All right, we wish her well. And now, the other stories making our e-news and reviews this week.
The newly opened Courtyard Marriott Hotel in New Kingston on Thursday evening for the launch of Rebel Salute 2016, which is set for Grizzly's Plantation Cove, January 15 and 16.
We want to see you come and let us celebrate our culture. Let us celebrate Jamaica. Let us celebrate Jamaican music at Rebel Salute. It's obvious that we're serious about what we are doing.
Among the big features going into this, the 23rd staging, the return of Mavado, or better yet, David Brooks, to the Jamaican stage after a 2-year hiatus. And what Tony Rebel calls the Herb Curb. Basically, a setup in the venue celebrating all things marijuana. And to add to that, the recreational use of the substance at the 2-day festival has been made officially legal by the government of Jamaica. Much more on Rebel Salute 2016 in the coming weeks. You know what to do. Stay tuned to Onstage.
And GT Taylor Christmas Extravaganza is one of the big events. Thousands of fans will be flocking in St. Elizabeth this season. The man, the creator and producer of the show, GT Taylor himself, is on our stage right now to tell us so much more about it. GT, what makes it so special this time? Welcome.
Ultimate Christmas show. 360 degrees, C360 degrees in reggae and dancehall presentation. A party within a show.
Okay. 360, that means that you're getting the glamour of the music.
Definitely.
From rock steady right up.
Right up, and from where it started
Yes.
to where it's at today.
Okay, so you're not discriminating against any genre,
Nope.
any era,
No.
age, or anything. Everybody's welcome as usual.
Right?
And it's now one of the big calendar events of the season, GT. How did you manage to get it here, to keep it alive when so many have died?
Lots of struggle and also believe in yourself and believe in the product. Believe in your culture. And you have a determination of building your culture and keeping your culture alive. And that is what is keeping Extravaganza here today.
I won't even ask you who's on it because it seems like you've got everybody who people really want to see on this lineup. I congratulate you for that. That's a fantastic lineup, and I know it's hard to get these artists to commit to a show in Jamaica these days, especially in the season, in the Yuletide season, a busy season like this where they are being called all over the world, in particular the rest of the Caribbean, and you're able to get them to come home and to play for fans on the South Coast in St. Elizabeth. That is in itself a big achievement, GT. Congrats on that.
Of course, we'll be presenting some young acts also, and of course, a party, and we have some hot dancers to kind of help the party to move through. Yes, because we have to keep the interest of the youths right there, right? And of course, we are coming from the era where stage shows, stand and watch all night. Today, youths want a party.
Yes.
So we want to involve them in it and to keep their interest. So that's why we're putting a party within the show.
And your patrons are coming from everywhere, including offshore.
Definitely.
Where are some of the places they're coming from?
We have people coming as far as Italy. We have people calling from Japan, coming through West Coast, California, all over the world.
What's the general admission?
Remain the same as last year, $2,500 at the gate. And we put a little tap up on the VIP. Some specials will be there for VIP, $5,000.
All right. GT. Yeah, sir. So good to see you, sir.
Same here.
Congrats again.
Thanks.
No doubt it's going to be another successful story in entertainment. GT Extravaganza.
You should say boom.
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 Boom. That's your big sponsor, right?
Yes, so we have to say enough respect for Boom for being on board for the 4th year.
Okay, so I want to big up all the Boom family, Jermaine and the rest of the Wisinko crew over there. All right. Stay with us right here on stage, still to come. Aishana has been a big news item so far this year, but how will she play in the critical Yuletide season? That's coming up. And Jukkur's great prediction that came through. Jukkur will be here. No clashes at Sting this year, but the Boxing Day event is still one of the biggest entertainment stories of the season. We'll be back.
Some gyal a go like say them never need no flour tin mackerel, them no devour dirty pack, them never scour.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. When the dancehall story of 2015 is written, one of the names that will be all over its pages is Aishana.
So stop, watch out, my good.
But how will the final days of the year play in her story? Aishana is on our stage right now to answer. Aishana, always good to have you.
It's always a pleasure being here.
Yes. Big year for you, congrats. Great year for you. Best year yet, right?
Yes, so far.
Nice. All right, so let's clear some things before we jump into your big song that you want to drop for our audience. Is to talk about you were pregnant this year. Yes or no? No, you don't look that way.
Do I look pregnant?
No, you don't. But pregnancy doesn't always show.
Yeah, but won't make for say anything. I never said I was. So.
Okay. So that was just a rumor.
Yes, it was a rumor.
The Benz was true though. The seizing of the Benz.
No, that was a rumor as well.
That was a rumor?
Yes.
The Benz was not seized?
Well, my company, they got involved in a lawsuit. And because they were in the lawsuit, their assets and the artist's asset got mixed up. And all of that is sorted out now, but it was never seized.
The artist?
All the artists.
Oh.
And they mixed it up like they thought that because we are a part of Downtown and everything, they could come and take our stuff as well. But they had to just not do it because they weren't allowed to do it.
So it was not removed from anywhere?
No. That was a rumor.
Was it parked? Were you told, well, you can't drive it for a while?
No. I was never told I couldn't drive it.
So you were still driving around in your Benz?
I was.
During that time?
Yes, even when everybody was saying whatever, I was still driving my Benz.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought you were like without a car.
No.
And that speculations about it not being in your name.
But that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how rumors are. They're always saying something. So.
And Joe Baby, having Joe Baby and all these things. Good Lord, what a lot of things you have to deal with every day. How do you respond to them? Do
I
you
don't.
answer
I don't.
in social media?
No, I don't. Because
you just don't answer?
No, because it's not relevant. I'm an artist, and it's just something that comes with it. When you choose a field, like music, it comes with it. You know, you just have to know, say, people are going to talk, rumors. We're in the spotlight, and it comes with it. So I can't complain.
But it appears you benefit from it.
I mean...
They keep you relevant.
They talk about
They
me.
inspire new lyrics too, don't they?
Yeah, they do. But as I said before, it comes with the territory. I mean, if you're an artist and you're in the public eye, you're in the spotlight, people are always going to be saying stuff. So I don't really put that on my brain. I just focus on the music.
All right. Well, can we just switch to a sad note for a minute?
Yeah.
You know, Capri, you were not at the funeral, were you?
No, I wasn't.
But you expressed your condolences and you're in grief.
Yes.
Really, you were grieving like everybody else, the
Yes.
whole industry.
I mean, she's one of my peers because, you know, we're all in the same industry. We weren't friends as in best friends to call each other up on the phone, but we see each other at the studio and stuff like that and shows. She's a very nice person. And I just think that it could have been me. It could have been any one of us.
Yes.
And although she wasn't a best friend of mine, I really took it like, you know, like it was somebody very, very dear to me, like a family member, or I just really took it serious. Yeah, it was it was very sad. So condolences to her family, you know.
And fellow artist Lady Saw took it all the way.
Yes.
She turned herself over to the Lord.
Yes, so I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
I mean, I think that, well, I know Lady Saw personally, and I think it was something she always wanted to do, because we spoke about it last year when we were in New York for a show, and she was saying she wanted to do it, and she always said that she get inspirations to write gospel songs and stuff like that. So I'm not really shocked or surprised about it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because we always spoke about it. So, you know, I'm happy for her, you know, because at the end of the day, nobody knows what she's feeling. So if this is what's going to give her that comfort to go to God and go to Jesus and praise the Lord, then more power to her. I wish her all the best.
So you're planning to be relevant this season for what's left of it. Well, the season is just now peaking.
Yeah.
And you are not, after blazing a trail the whole year, you're not going to be left out this season at all.
No.
Okay.
That ain't not a plan. That never in it when said.
So all right, let's see what you're coming with. Let's turn here and see what you're coming with.
Some gyal a go on like say them never need no flour. Tin mackerel them no devour, dirty pack them never scour. Also some gyal a go on like say them hype and full of power, and no go get a like through them go foreign every summer. Some gyal a go on like them no wash with blue bomber. Me know hard life, me no just a newcomer. Also some gyal a go on like say them never full of bad pan of water yet fi wall a shower. Well guess what?
It's a medley.
Yes, it's a video medley, and it also features Ari Toddler, Ching Ching, Vibes Cartel.
Okay.
So
you being able to cook and bag of things.
Yeah.
Is that true to you?
Yeah, I'm not sing, but women go through when for
Yeah, you can cook.
everything, wash, cook, clean, and quint.
And quint. Boy, wow. All right.
Well, I mean, that song is basically, representing, because at the end of the day, it's not all about the glitz and the glam. I'm showing that, I know about everything. I think as a woman, you have to know how to play every role. It's not only about dressing up and looking cute on Instagram and going to parties. No, you have to know to be down to earth, And I grew up in a setting, I'm from Seaview Gardens, as I said in the song, and, I know for do things, girl can do things. Okay. Yeah, so big up the woman, never can do things.
Well, what stages are we to look for you on? I know you're on GT Extravaganza.
Yes.
You're not in Sting, are you?
No, I'm going to be in Clarendon that night.
Happy for you. Happy for you. Rich.
Thank you.
Real rich.
Real rich.
All right. Thank you so much, Aishana. We look forward to seeing you. GT Taylor Extravaganza in St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
On stage, we'll be at that one, if nowhere else. We'll be at Sting too, but she won't be there. Yeah. All right, stay with us. Still to come right here on stage, The Cure, and later, Holy for Sting. Sting, Sting, Sting on our stage.
Now watch it hype, me no sacrifice. Fi take care of man, fi be a good wife. No fi make the pea shelly with the rice. Now watch me Facebook nor Instagram live.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. The last time he was here on stage, he said this.
The next step, I look to go higher. And I'm also looking forward to the Grammys this year, I must tell you.
Just 3 weeks later, The Cure received one of 5 nominations for Best Reggae Album of 2015. Fresh from his stellar performance at Jamrock Reggae Cruise, Jukkur, right now, right here on our stage. Cure.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
Did you get a hint that, well, maybe it looks good for Grammy?
You know, Grammy is such a big thing, it's way out of our control, so I'm not in, as reggae artist especially, so I was just moving with the law of attraction and the power of making things happen from the thoughts, you know what I mean?
Because the album was doing really well at the time. The album was #1 on the reggae chart, right?
Yeah, it entered the
Billboard
charts
reggae chart, right?
At #1 and stayed there for 3 weeks and sit on the chart for 22 weeks. Since the nomination announcement, we plunged back at #2 right now.
You're #2 again.
And the only one to sell 10,000 copies in 4 months, in the first 4 months.
Okay,
Nobody
do you also realize that this is the first time in reggae's history, and we are having all of 4 Jamaicans, yard-based Jamaicans,
one African,
nominated for a Grammy Award.
It's a history.
Yes?
Yep.
So your competitors, Morgan Heritage,
Yep.
The Messenger Luciano,
Yep. Barrington Levy.
and Barrington Levy.
Yes.
These are your big competitors who are Jamaican-based. Yes. The first time ever we're getting 4 nominations.
All legends, all talented kings in reggae. Everybody were nominated.
A Nigerian is also in the mix, so it's 5 nominations.
And it's the first in history a Nigerian ever get nominated.
Oh, so he would be a national hero in Nigeria.
Yeah,
right
just for being a nominee.
Congratulations to him, but I think it's going to come home to Jamaica. That's my feeling.
Well,
4 nominations for Jamaica in the Grammy Awards. One of them.
Yeah, man, one of us must bring it home.
More power to the
Jamaica
Africans.
Get a Grammy, it always lifts the industry.
Yes.
From Shabba to Michael Rose to Bernie Spear, you know, Beenie Man. So, you know, and this time, I mean, a long time, the Grammy not come a yard still.
Congratulations for your performance on the Reggae Cruise.
Yes, sir.
The Jamrock Reggae Cruise, sir.
Yes, sir.
We observed it.
Yes.
And it was wicked.
You know,
we didn't get a chance to talk to you.
I gave my best, and in that moment there, I think I did a good job on the first leg, and then the second leg is just a bang out, and after me hear some nominate, I feel happy.
Yes.
So it's like, it was a celebration for me that night. It's like...
So the second leg,
yeah.
you were wicked up. We only did the first cruise, the first one.
Yeah.
We didn't see the second. So, you know what's special about the cruise, Cure, is this, that it's where it brought together, it's a convergence of all of reggae's fans from all over the world.
All over.
40-odd countries,
yeah,
some
man.
say 50-odd.
Yeah, man.
Countries, from
yeah,
every race, every
I've seen
age,
fans from everywhere.
every class.
Some places in the world are even more Mauritius. That's what it's called, a little island out near Africa. Yeah, I saw people from there, people from Russia, people from enough places. I'm back up some people like 70-year-old, 60-something, and I'm surprised when them tell me, say, I come all the way from Canada, America to see you, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? You know, you can't tell them, say them lying.
Yeah.
So I gotta believe them. And when I look at the age group, I'm like, damn, you can't underestimate you.
And we want to congratulate the man, Junior Gong in particular, for creating this.
Yeah, Gong, it was a good one. Because I've never been on anything like this. This is like taking some fest on the ocean. It's like reggae on the ocean. Because you have other shows out there in the world called Reggae on the River, Reggae on the Bay, or Reggae on this. It's reggae.
This is reggae on the ocean.
You have reggae on the boat. This is reggae on the ocean. You know what I mean? It's respect.
All right, Jukkur, that's it. All right, there you have him right here on stage, Jukkur. The Cure is the name of the album. Go check it out. Stay with us when we come back right here on stage. Sting, the big bad Sting. We'll be right here on stage. You're taking over. All kinds of things are going to be happening on our stage today. Our surrounding Sting. In fact, we're going to have a mini Sting on stage. We'll be back.
If me didn't know me woulda dance so back a man a took it on you. You just dance so back if him a run up him mouth. Just dance so back and him a go.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On Stage. So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. The annual dancehall show known as Sting, after 32 years, remains one, if not the biggest entertainment story of the Christmas season. Even when there are no clashes. Right now we have on our stage some people who will be telling us about this 2015 staging of the greatest one-night reggae show on the planet, Sting. DeMario McDowell, who is the director in Sting, and we have the Professor Nuts, on our stage right now. Devin the Doctor is in the building as well. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Professor. DeMario. Doctor, blessings. Welcome. So, okay, sir. No clashes here, DeMario. Why and what is there instead?
Well, the dancehall has always been a dynamic entertainment space. And this year we are focusing it from then till now.
Yes.
Need I say more?
Okay.
So it is all about the song.
So you make Professor Nuts like I'm starting. You make the man look at the young nuts. We make it look like about dead.
1987, no?
Well, you see, you make me look old.
From then? No.
Well,
how old are you, man?
From 1987.
Yeah.
I remember my first thing was the sting of the big clash between Lieutenant Stitchie, Papa San, and Rebellion and me. Now, that was one of the greatest things at cinema too. Yeah. It was so big.
Yes.
Went till about 10 o'clock in the morning, and them have to call police to shove me out of that. Now, that was then, yes. And I feel that Sting was more, to me, nicer those times because people enjoy themselves, not a buckle fling at Sting them time there. This is what Leng decided to do this trip, saying that, you know what, let me bring back a little of that glory from them time to now.
Okay, so maybe,
so
maybe displaying to
yes.
the youth, the youngsters, the doctor, how it was, where it's coming from, what it really means.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, in those days, tune for tune was a big part of dancehall.
Yeah.
Where 2, 3, 4 acts would stand and perform live. Sometimes building a rhythm and building a tune on the spot.
Spontaneous.
Right? Spontaneous, like spontaneous combustion. But the fact of the matter is that the music was always something that leave you with a sense of peace of mind, a sense of happiness, a full joy, even before the word article make. You feel
because
like
entertainment was first.
Yes, entertainment was first, and love and joy. And when you finish, the two teams walk home.
When I confronted Stitchie on stage and said, you know, you take one of my lyrics them, I'm not going to worry your feet. You know what them tell me? And cool me down? Two great minds think alike. and I had to suppress. I had to suppress right there.
Wicked.
Yes. Spirit
of
dancehall.
So
that's a zinger right there.
Yes, right there.
So
let me hear from the young Devin the Doctor right here. How do you feel about what you're hearing right now? Can you relate to what you've just heard?
Well, obviously I'm now, sir, a young bud.
Yes.
I don't really know much about the old days, but I normally watch them on YouTube, like the past Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, them have some big pants and some big shirt. Them days leading up to the Vybz Kartel and the Ninja Man come up to Vybz Kartel and Mofado. But as a young youth, mostly the nowadays thing them me want to see, so.
Yes, I understand that you would want to see what's now, but what is lacking in our space, and this is now where we're taking a shot at the consumers, because we hardly speak to them and say to them that they too are responsible for what we're now getting, that people are saying is no longer as good as it used to be, is that they promote and associate, that just like you're saying, because you are the demographic that is critical to any entertainment product, your age. And if you say you're only interested in now, but at least you should know about them. And that's what's different from your age in Europe, in Japan, in Africa, in elsewhere. They do their research and they know where something is coming from, even though their preference is now. Young people are always going to gravitate towards their own music, the music of their time. But they should know where it's coming from. It's not uncool, my friend, to know at least about the past. Run your race, but you have to respect where it's coming from.
As I normally watch back the old clippings, so I can learn from them and know, say, yo, certain things I wouldn't do if I make certain mistake where I see some other artists make. So I kind of use them to better myself. Well, if all clippings I normally watch, man.
I have no right, sir, I'm sorry, to be beating up on you. I just think I should just let that go. I know you may have beat up, but I don't think personal.
Yeah, I know that.
So this is a teaching moment.
Yes,
this is a reminder of what Sting really is, and its role in the development of dancehall, and something that so many people are jumping into. Some overseas have taken it and are making big bucks out of it, and we are not. And so you are reminding Jamaicans with this particular staging of what it is, right?
Exactly. It's a Supreme Promotions as produced for the last 32 years, the greatest one-night reggae show on earth. And this year, Then Till Now team actually brings about some of the finest acts we've had over the legacy of that period. We're talking about Beanie Man and Elephant Man being on stage at one point. Talking about Professor Nuts, General Trees, Admiral Bailey, tune for tune. You're looking at the tribute, which is one of the main features of our event, where Frankie Paul and Half Pint perform at once on stage. And in that period, we make a tribute to the dub master of sound, King James. You look at the fact that there's a hotline, and right above the hotline you have Cargo and Turbulence. The hotline, of course, you're talking about Razor B, Version Jamiel, Innovator, Tanta Blacks, Maestro Don, Little Danger, Devin the Doctor, who is right here representing the Now, and Guidance. And these artists have put together some of the finest catalogs, and the presentation is something that you have never seen before, because, like I said, with a tune-for-tune presentation, it is unlike a solo performance. It's almost like a choral performance.
It's a special experience for the
Yes, it's not something
special experience for the
yes.
fans.
Definitely,
because that's undone, really.
Yes, and Sting having so many 2 the hard way, 3 the hard ways, and 4 the hard ways this year. It's a throwback from the original, like Nuts was saying, the original flavor that we had in the show in the early years. Because when we started Sting, it was an annual concert that everyone had to turn up and watch, especially if you're involved in the music industry. You wanted to make the lineup. You want, as a producer, as a performer, and as a fan, you wanted to be there.
Yes. Could I make a suggestion? In our time, we have a thing named microphone etiquette, in which we get forward. As we get forward, the mic is handed to the next man to get his forward. Now you have some guys nowadays, well, I'm not done yet. We're not done yet. No, that is stupidity. That's where the war starts, right? And they don't have nothing, they don't business with you again. Them just want to keep it, just have the whole show for themselves. No, if they could only roll Sting, the clashes, whatever they're having, now in this time,
and bring out that.
No.
It underpins unity, you know. It's
unity.
Promoting unity in a subtle way.
So if me
passing the mic around,
if we trees on the stage, hey, give that man the mic and bust the place. Give that man the mic and bust the place.
You know,
that's how it's
that's where the training.
No fight.
And that, to a large extent, was lost somewhere.
Without any prejudice.
That was lost because that's how you got your training.
I got it.
That's where everybody's coming from. The sound
Principle.
system.
That's what I'm saying. And I tell you, even in that very same spirit, with the 2, the 3, and the 4 the hard ways being reeled off, we have decided that right in the period where you'll have Brigadier Jerry, Joseph Wales, Charlie Chaplin, you have Peter Metro, Burro Banton, Major Mackerel, right where they are working in that whole space. So it was a big surprise for all ticket buying fans. If you buy a ticket, you'll be in for one of 8 motorbikes. We are giving away 8 motorbikes at Sting this year.
Wow.
1 every hour, on the hour, starting at 10 o'clock. Okay. So you have to come to Sting early
If you
to
want-
have a chance
so you can
walk
go-
to. You can walk to Sting and ride go home.
So
You can take the bus to Sting and
draws?
ride go home.
8 draws?
8 giveaways. 8 giveaways.
Okay, sir.
So 8 lucky patrons, and you have to be.
Okay.
You have to be on the stage.
So you can go. So you can get 8 chances.
Yes, 8
Anyone
chances.
can get 8 chances.
Yes. You have to buy your ticket.
You didn't get it the first time, you go back.
Right.
The doctor, you're the youngster, but I think. You have the final word, sir. Take it away.
The final word, just forward out as thing as him say. Get there, I can have a bike for next year.
That's all you said.
One of 8.
Yeah,
One of 8.
Promise
One of 8.
Performance.
Yeah.
Energy filled. Great performance, madness.
You're looking forward to this segment thing? This
Yes,
whole
man. We have to
unity
come watch
and
the unity
tune
thing,
for tune
man.
thing. Né?
Yes, we have to come watch that.
You haven't
so
seen
I
it?
did it from early. I could have did it from about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I go out easy.
Because technically it's a clash.
Yeah, so I have to take it.
They're not saying it, but it's a clash. But the thing is, these guys can't get violent.
Yeah.
Their brand,
I didn't even want to say that.
them can't step out of line.
We're trying to keep it as decent as possible because there will be a set of people coming from all over the world.
All over the world.
A lot of people meet me on the street and say, not you and Admiral McNair come and sing. I'm not putting down the rest. You know, them say, boy, I not believe that I miss those days.
Yeah.
So we don't want that derogatory stuff to go on there and sting. We want people come out, feel good, go back and smiling and teeth kin like condogs. So watch you know. Watch you know. Lyrics, just lyrics. Because we have, you see the 80s youth them, the 90s youth them.
Yeah. Lyrics for your money. Lyrics for your money.
Watch it.
I want to tell you something. The ticket prices have remained the same, irrespective of the recession.
Okay.
So it's still $2,000 pre-sold, still $3,000 at the gate, and our VIP tickets are $6,000. And of course, you can watch Sting on www.stingjamaica.com.jm. Right?
Okay.
If you can't make it, people anywhere in the whole wide world you are, there's a free-flowing, easy.
Be careful about the
well,
free.
I know, when
They can watch free?
No, people talk about no, you know you buy a subscription from early because it's a pre-sold price on that too, you know. But you know, it is an uninterrupted
feed.
Yeah, feed, and it's all feed.
The whole thing,
the whole thing
controlled
will be
by
online.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Be there.
All right, sir.
On the 26th.
Well, all that is left for Onstage to do right now is to give you the stage and to sample. What's to come at Sting? How about that?
Yes. Who
Dr.
will be
Wilson.
passing through?
Boomshell as him gosh.
We are going to sample what we want to sound out right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is now, we're going to leave the stage. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, a sample of the Sting that is in the making for 2015. Right here on stage.
If me didn't know me woulda dance so back a man a took it on you. You just dance so back if him a run up him mouth. Just dance so back and him a go.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage. So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back. As was discussed in our previous segment, Sting 2015 is from then till now. And we are on stage right now for a sample of what's to come. Nuffy, the big bad Nuffy, is on our stage to present a sample of Sting 2015 from then till now. Nuffy.
Yo.
I have many questions for you, Nuffy, but I'm not going to ask them now.
Yeah, because if you ask me this moment, I really want to get mad right now.
Okay, you know I get mad at
You know, I get mad at
let's not distract then from what is about to happen at Sting 2015. So, who are these pretty ladies we're looking at?
They are the dancehall queens, the ambassador.
Yes.
And you know I'm out in the street, you know, so I have to let them introduce themselves before I tell you about it.
All right, well,
Now,
let them do
ladies,
I am the HQ share.
So twins. I don't know, Renee 630. And dancehall queen Nikisha.
And in the back row, who are those?
we got Young Flex, we got Sachet, and we got Starface.
They represent?
Yes.
Now.
Now
artists.
Yes.
Right?
So you want me to show you look what go on over Jamrel?
Yes, I do.
With the now, you know what we go call for started?
Mm.
You ready?
We're ready. Let me leave it to you, Nuffy. Your show.
Yo, it's nothing now. Hold on. Atabal, you're there, you know. Ready 6:30 and the whole team. Let me hear something. Roll out. Yo. Brother, you're hot in the street, I swear. I am around it right now. And I lie, you Canada, weird pan him everywhere. Raise up, where you the daddy? Start it.
Wanna make you one broke for me back.
Yeah.
Wanna make you one broke for me back.
Start it.
Hey. Wanna make you one broke for me. Wanna make you one broke for me back. Me ask her. Wanna make you one broke for me back. Wanna make you one broke for me back. Hey, girl. Wanna make you one. Never tell a man to steal her, but you know what? So when me tell her, say, see the style there, and the style she use make me kiss the spine.
Hold on. Yo, Flex. Yo, Atabal. Change your rhythm.
Yeah, me I say.
Respect my boy.
You know, say for the hustler them, though. Onstage, over Jammerl. Listen. Big up the hustler, we hustle straight. Thugs we make money and celebrate. Man, I look it from school days. So me never wait to go graduate. Money me I look figure elevate. So me touch the street, come me never late. Because me want the food for me daughter plate. But me I go make it when me song never.
Young Flex. Young Race a beat just smash it up, you know. Sashay! You know she not play?
Alright, well we jump on the rhythm same time though. On stage, hear me I say, yeah. And that's why me not in at the loving. No, it's handbugging, some boys see my face and sweet. I loving, yeah. People I say my day wrong, so me make him my that's me.
Ready!
Well, Starface there, Starface.
Starface, where you there?
Forward.
Mama, catch you with it.
Me have what you all my man. The best thing in the whole island. Bump on the song all night long. No tell me about no bed.
Yeah.
No dive.
Yeah.
Tell me have what you all him.
Yeah.
Good body me and
yeah. Oh, it's nothing now. Stampede, Atabal, me like Wagwan. Watch me dance at them, they're mad. They just go no. Watch me, I'm gonna go then. She ain't in her house, you know. But me started that way, yeah. My brethren, I want to show you how dance all work right now. You know. Professor Nuts, step forward. Silver Cat, step forward. General B, step forward. Listen to me, no normal. JT King, step forward. Derek Jansen, step forward. Power Man, step forward. Who that screechy to her? Hey, Junior Cat, you ready? Nuts, boy, you started.
The stinking.
All right.
That must have think so.
You ready?
Two them say. Then, watch it. Hey, come fight with Hulk Hogan. This the program think we soft like a Pillsbury door man. You come back up in a Conan, thump you down like a when I did a fight George Foreman. No carry soap, me no Roman, me no showman. When me carry me keep that down. Shut him.
Hold on, JT King, why are there? Any man you want, you can't get. Feel start take life and your body perfect. Get any man you need, you can. Yeah, when we girls them there, girls. Now do this. Dance butterfly on the latest style already. Young girls them like dance butterfly on the latest style. Yo, call power man for me.
Yo, Sting, them ready for this? Alright then. So girl, I call me name all over the ocean with no feelings. Trixie, where you go dancing? Woman, girls, and girls. I just show you slim and trim and you're not big on the gym. And in the air, I know sing. Casting, girl, I mean husband. Do the dance, it goes so. Hold on, alright. The body basic. We get your big
yeah,
fit.
Power man, hold on. General, be where you there?
Sing, woman, send Chiniki. Go on school, Mr. Salamaniki, Ghana, man. Me lord, anything the man say to Nikki do, oh Nikki she a go like she would. Oh, the man a say turn Nikki, turn. The man a say twist Nikki, twist. The man a say sit. You believe that? Check. To some boy body in them no pants and them no shorts. And can defend it and push come so tough. Body in them no heart and them no turn. Ah yes sir. Remember, check. Then can't stop me from get Patricia. Then can't be mother now be father. Do you remember?
Alive. Me a too foul and me hard. One a caca, one a hen, but the caca put me in a pram. Me this a be solid cock, but me not bother sell it again. Cause I give for me parents them. The cock cost me more than when me can spend. The cock go couple of his chain daughter them. The cock go broke Jackie plate them again. The cock Jennifer a cook a foot and the girl them capture me without a fight. Yeah. Me just it's kinda right. Me
Me nah go pay pan so. The same price so me pay pan chives. I was blind but now I. What?
Fox, hold on. You know who me a call? Terry Ganzi, why you there? Ready?
That one a name. Who say if I will me come? Girls, defend the money before you lie down. In the meantime, who say if I will me come? Girls, take the money before you lie down. No man can report to nobody got another friend. Say that in the door. That now go walk home and I want to income. Hook up on the money, man, want up in nicest fun. Me say, please man, treat a woman right. Please man, treat the girls right. Please man, treat a woman right. Please man, treat the girls right. God bless you for the body where you have is like hardware and lumber.
What are you think of that? You not done yet. Junior can't be brother. Who are you there? Give it.
I say all who love reggae music make me so one. Bang bang bang. All who come from Jamaica make me so one. Wanna hear me? Or tell them come show. Jonah Catta come show. Yeah. Want me take that chain line and got circle save you. I look for boy blow. And just crack some skull too. Or the mother and the father work too much. Some of them just yapping, they be chopping when there's something popping. Nobody to stop him, he's be dropping and a place been chopping. It's the terrible thing, them drop him and no man can't stop him. Find the body and say the foot of a land, head pan a limb. Take it up.
Hold on. Street girl, she had it not done. Watch you a close the show. Hey, what's Screechy Jody?
When Screechy touch the road, the girl them say we unique. Girl them see with them on the front of the GPS. No part fine and do it, me sing. Another. So I pick up your girl and with some I pick up your style. I pick up your shape and I pick up your style. Girl who know I all a while and sing. I pick up your girl and with some I pick up your style. Another, sour. All of the girl them will love me for me style. Another, so we tell them sour. Switch it touch the road and them say me look hot. The girl them come and them no scrape people pat. When switch it touch the road and the girl them look hot. And when we come and show them no scrape people pat.
Winford, yes, so Sting sweet.
Just a taste of what's to come at Sting 2015 right here on our stage. So I want to thank everyone for coming through and giving us this sample. And to say to you, see you at Sting 2015. Wicked move. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Me always have an extra girl. When me woman left me have another girl. She a better than the first one. That's why me draw for the nurse one. She a record with the Monday. So she left me from last week Sunday. Me never noticed she a move out Tuesday. Can it me chip and left me confused. My love who win, yes, them never want to lose. Pick and them pick, tell them make the wrong choose. Like them go a store and go buy the wrong shoes.
When we step out, tell people step back. All child molesters and guy we broke sharp. Dibby, son boy we get flap. Robbers and thief we love for call cop.
Who the like to know what make the girl them look so good? Them body shapes so nice it must carve out the wood. From me looking at them face, me know say them a take like Trixie King come here.
You have a TV?
It's off. Anyway, so give me the weed, gold ganja weed. Want to burn it down, can you will murder the breed. Give me the weed, gold sense the weed.
Hi, thanks for watching our video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking right here and enjoy so much more where that came from.